Hello, Central, and welcome to the month of April. April on the Hebrew calendar is the month which celebrates the Passover, including the Feast of First Fruits. So once again, in obedience to God's instruction through His Word, Central will be participating in our annual First Fruits offerings on Easter Sunday, April the 9th, which is the actual date for the feast. So let me tell you why I think it's so important for us to participate as individuals and families. For one, the Lord told us to. Proverbs 3:9 says, "Honor the Lord with your substance and the first fruits of all your income." See, when we honor the Lord by giving the first fruit of our substance, it's consistent with the first command of the Bible, to love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, your strength, and mind. It's pretty simple, really. First means first, the very best. We see this in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Jesus did not rise from the dead on just any random day. It was on the day of the Feast of First Fruits. The Apostle Paul writes to the Corinthians, Jesus became the first fruits of all those who die. And because Jesus died and offered His best to the Father, His life, all who believe on Him are guaranteed a resurrection just like His. And this is in keeping with the biblical law of first, that is to say, what's true of the first is true of the rest. Therefore, when the Lord decreed that His feasts were to be celebrated every year, it was more for our benefit than anything else. I say that because when we put God first, it secures the blessing and well-being of our family, our finances, our resources, our substance. Solomon said in Proverbs 3:10, "When we honor the Lord like this, so shall your barns be filled with plenty, and your presses will burst forth with new wine." The message is clear. God is not trying to take from us to keep for Himself, but He's wanting to release blessings into our lives through our obedience. And one other thing, first fruits is not the tithe, and the tithe is not the first fruits. First fruits was given before the tithe, and rabbis generally agree that it's about 1/40th of our increase, or approximately 2.5%. So Easter Sunday, April the 9th, when we celebrate the Feast of First Fruits with our offering, let's remember what God told Moses in Exodus 34:20, "Do not appear before me empty-handed." Ezekiel the prophet tells us why God said that He may cause the blessing to rest on your home. So families, moms, dads, get together, prepare your offering with the joy of knowing you're putting the Lord first and positioning your family for the blessings to rest on your home. So may God's blessings overtake you in abundance this year. Shalom.